This is Sarita Agarwal from Acharya Naresh College presenting a lecture on number conversion. A number system defines a set of values to represent quantity. We talk about the number of people attending a class, the number of modules taken by each student, and use numbers to represent grade. Number system can be categorized in two systems: non-positional number system, positional number system. Non-positional number system. In ancient times, people used to count on fingers. When the fingers became insufficient for counting, stones, pebbles, or sticks were used to indicate values. But it was very difficult to perform arithmetic with such a number system as there was no symbol for zero. Positional number system. In the system, the value of each digit is defined not by the symbol but also by the symbol position. Positional number system is used to perform arithmetic. Existing positional number system is decimal number system. Apart from the decimal number system, there are binary number system, octal number system, and hexadecimal number system. Base. In the number system, the base or radix tells the number of symbols used in the system. In the earlier days, different civilizations were using different radix. The Egyptians used the radix 2, the Babylonians used the radix 60, and the Mayans used 18 and 20. The base of a number system is indicated by a subscript, and this is followed by the value of the number. For example, 952 in decimal number is written with base 10, 456 in octal is written with base 8, 314 in hexadecimal is written with base 16. Decimal system. The decimal system is the system which we use in everyday counting. The number system includes the 10 digits from 0 through 9. These digits are recognized as the symbols of the decimal system. Each digit in a base 10 number represents units, 10 times the units of the digits to its right. For example, 9542 is equivalent to 9000 plus 500 plus 40 plus 2, which is equivalent to 9 into 10 cube plus 5 into 10 square plus 4 into 10 plus 2 into 10 of power 0. Binary systems. Computers do not use the decimal system for counting and arithmetic. Their CPU and memory are made up of billions of tiny switches that can be either in on and off states. 0 represents off and 1 represents on. Binary system has two numbers 0 and 1. Binary system has base 2. Therefore, weight of nth bit of the number from right hand side is nth bit into 2 of power n minus 1. Octal system. The octal system is commonly used with computers. The octal number system with its 8 digits 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 has base 8. The octal system uses a power of 8 to determine the digit of a number's position. Hexadecimal system. Hexadecimal is another system that works exactly like the decimal, binary and octal number system, except that the base is 16. Each hexadecimal represents a power of 16. The system uses 0 to 9 through numbers and A to F characters to represent 10 to 15 respectively. Conversion. Any number in one number system can be converted into any other number system. There are the various methods that are used in converting numbers from one base to another. Conversion of decimal to binary. The method that is used for converting of decimal into binary is known as remainder method. We use the following steps in getting the binary number: divide the decimal number by 2, write the remainder at the rightmost position, repeat the process of dividing by 2 until the quotient is 0, and keep writing the remainder after each step of division. Write the remainder in reverse order. So, convert 45 into binary number system. Divide 45 by 2, we get 22 as the quotient, 1 as the remainder. Divide 22 by 2, we get 11 as the quotient, 0 as the remainder. Divide 11 by 2, we get 5 as the quotient, 1 as the remainder. Divide 5 by 2, we get 2 as the quotient and 1 as the remainder. Divide further by 2, we get 1 as the quotient and 0 as the remainder. Divide 1 by 2, we get 0 as the quotient and 1 as the remainder. Writing the number in reverse order, we get 101, 101. In the number system, the first bit from the right is referred as least significant bit. The first bit from the left is referred as most significant bit. Conversion of decimal fractions to binary fractions. For converting decimal fractions into binary fractions, we use multiplication. Instead of looking for a remainder, we look for an integer. The following steps are used in getting the binary fractions. Multiply the decimal fraction by 2. If a non-zero integer is generated, record the non-zero integer, otherwise record 0. Remove the non-zero integer and repeat the above steps till the fraction value becomes 0. Write down the number according to the occurrence. Find the binary equivalent of 0.75. Multiply 0.75 by 2, we get 1.50, record 1. Multiply 0.50 by 2, we get 1.00, so we get 1. fraction value becomes 0, so we no need of multiplying further. Thus the number is 0.11. Hence 45.75 is equivalent to 101.101.11. If the conversion is not ended and still continuing, we write the approximation in 16 bits. So find the binary equivalent of 0.9. We multiply 0.9 by 2, we get 1.8, record 1. Multiply 0.8 by 2, we get 1.6, record 1. Multiply 0.6 by 2, we get 1.2, record 1. Multiply 0.2 by 2, we get 0.4, record 0. Multiply 0.4 by 2, we get 0.8 and record 0. So in this manner we get 0.8. When we are multiplying by 2, we get the same multiplication, that means the multiplication is continuing, it is not ending. So we write 0.9 in 16 bits. These 16 bits are 0.1110001100110011. Conversion of decimal to octal. In converting decimal to octal, we follow the same steps. Here, instead of dividing the number by 2, we divide the number by 8. So convert 45 into octal, we divide 45 by 8. We get 5 as the quotient, 5 as the remainder. Divide 5 by 8, we get 0 as the quotient and 5 as the remainder. Thus the octal number is 55. Conversion of decimal fractions to octal fractions. We follow the same steps. That means multiplying by 8 instead of 2. So find the octal equivalent of 0.75. Start multiplying by 8, we get 6.00. So record 6. Here, since the fractional number is 0, no need of multiplying further, hence 0.75 is equivalent to 6. Hence the number is 45.75 is written as 55.6. Conversion of decimal to hexadecimal. We divide by 16 instead of 2 or 8. If the remainder is in between 10 to 16, then the number is represented by A to F respectively. So convert 45 into hexadecimal. Divide 45 by 16, we get 2 is the quotient and 13 as the remainder. 13 is equivalent to D. We divide 2 by 16, we get 0 as the quotient and 2 is the remainder. So the number is 2D in hexadecimal. Conversion of decimal fractions to hexadecimal fractions. We multiply the fraction by 16 instead of 2 or 8. If the non-zero integer is in between 10 to 16, then the number is represented by A to F respectively. Find the hexadecimal equivalent of 0.75. So multiply 0.75 by 16, we get 12.00. So we record C equivalent to 12. Since the fractional number is 0, no need of multiplying further. That means 0.75 is equivalent to 0.C and hence 45.75 equivalent to 2D.C. Conversion of binary to decimal. In converting binary to decimal, we use the following steps. Write the weight of each bit, get the weighted value by multiplying the weighted position with the respective weight. Add all the weighted values to get the decimal number. So convert 101 into decimal number system. Here the least significant bit has a weight 2 to the power 0, then 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 3, 2 to the power 4, 2 to the power 5. Thus the weighted value is 1 into 2 to the power 0, 0 into 2, 1 into 2 to the power 2, 1 into 2 to the power 3, 0 into 2 to the power 4, 1 into 2 to the power 5. So their multiplication gives us 1, 0, 4, 8, 0, 32. Adding up that we get 45. Conversion of binary fractions to decimal fractions. The conversion of binary fractions to decimal fractions is similar to conversion of binary numbers to decimal numbers. Here instead of a decimal point, we have a binary point. The exponential expression of each fractional placeholder is 2 to the power minus 1 to the power minus 2. So convert 101.11 into decimal number system. Here the first digit from the right hand side has a weight 2 to the power minus 2, then 2 to the power minus 1, 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 3, 2 to the power 4, 2 to the power 5. So the weighted value is 1 into 2 to the power minus 2, 1 into 2 to the power minus 1, 1 into 2 to the power 0, 0 into 2, 1 into 2 to the power 2, 1 into 2 to the power 3, 0 into 2 to the power 4, 1 into 2 to the power 5. So the solved multiplication is 0.25, 0.50, 1, 0, 4, 8, 0, 32. As adding up that we get 45.75. Conversion of binary to octal. We use the following steps in converting binary to octal. Break the number into 3-bit sections starting from least significant bit to most significant bit. If we do not have sufficient bits in grouping of 3 bits, we add zeros to the left of most significant bit so that all the groups have proper 3-bit number. Write the 3-bit binary number to its octal equivalent. So convert 101 101 into octal. So its 3-bit form is 101 101 and their octal number is 55, hence the number is 55. Conversion of binary fractions to octal fractions. We use the following steps in converting binary fractions to octal fractions. Break the fraction into 3-bit sections starting from most significant bit to least significant bit. In order to get a complete grouping of 3 bits, we add trailing zeros in least significant bit. Write the 3-bit binary number to its octal equivalent. Convert 101 101.11 into octal. We write the number in 3-bit form. The number is 110 101 101. So the octal number is 655, hence the number is 55.6. Conversion of binary to hexadecimal. We convert binary to hexadecimal in the similar manner. The only difference is that here we form the group of 4 bits. So convert 101 101 into hexadecimal. We write the number in 4 bits. 4-bit form is 1101 0010. So decimal number is 13 and 2, hence the hexadecimal number is D and 2. The number is 2D in hexadecimal. Conversion of binary fractions to hexadecimal fraction. We convert binary fractions to hexadecimal fractions in the similar manner as we have converted binary fractions to octal fractions. The only difference is that we form the group of 4 bits. So convert 101 101.11 into hexadecimal. So we write the 4-bit form as 1100 1101 then 0010. So the decimal number is 12, 13 and 2 and the hexadecimal number is C, D and 2. Thus the number is 2D.C. Conversion of octal to decimal. We follow the same steps of conversion of binary to decimal. The only difference is that here weight of nth bit is 8 of power n minus 1 instead of 2 of power n minus 1. Convert 55 into decimal number system. So we write the weight of 5 as 8 of power 0. We write weight of 5 8 of power 1. Their weighted value is 5 into 8 to the power 0, 5 into 8. So the solved multiplication is 5 and 40 and their sum gives us 45. Conversion of octal fractions to decimal fraction. The weight of the bit of the fraction placeholder is 8 to the power minus 1, 8 to the power minus 2. We follow the same steps of conversion of binary fractions to decimal fractions. Convert 55.6 into decimal number system. The octal number is 556. Weight of 6 is 8 to the power minus 1. Weight of 5 is 8 to the power 0. Weight of 5 is 8 to the power 1. So the weighted value is 6 into 8 to the power minus 1, 5 into 8 to the power 0, 5 into 8. So the solved multiplication is 0.75, 5 and 40. That sum is 45.75. Conversion of octal to binary. We use the following steps in converting octal to binary. Convert each octal digit into 3-bit binary equivalent. Combine the 3-bit sections by removing the space to get the binary number. Convert 55 into binary. So we write the binary equivalent of 5, 101, again 101. Thus the number is 101, 101. Conversion of octal fractions to binary fraction. We follow the same steps. So convert 55.6 into binary. So 6 is equivalent to 110. 5 is equivalent to 101, 5 is further equivalent to 101. Thus the number is 101, 101.110 or we say it's 101, 101.11. Conversion of octal to hexadecimal. The conversion involves the following steps. Convert each octal digit to 3-bit binary form. Combine all the 3-bit binary numbers. Group them in 4-bit binary form by starting from least significant bit to most significant bit. Convert these 4-bit blocks into their hexadecimal symbols. So convert 55 into hexadecimal. Write binary equivalent of 5, 101. Then further 5, 101. Combining them we get 101, 101. Then grouping them in 4-bit form we get 1101, 0010. Hence the hexadecimal symbol is 2 and D. Thus the number is 2D. Conversion of octal fractions to hexadecimal fraction. The method of conversion is based on the same procedure that we have discussed in conversion of octal to hexadecimal. So convert 55.6 into hexadecimal. We write the number as octal number as 556, where binary form of 6 is 110, binary form of 5 is 101, binary form of further 5 is 101. So the number is 101.11. Grouping them in 4 bit, we get 1100, 1101, 0010. Hexadecimal symbol is C, D and 2, as the number is 2D.C. Conversion of hexadecimal to decimal. We do the conversion of hexadecimal to decimal as we have done the conversion of binary to decimal. Here weight of nth bit is 16 of power n minus 1 instead of 2 of power n minus 1. So convert 2D into decimal. So we have the weight of D as 16 of power 0, weight of 2 is 16 of power 1. So the weighted value is D into 16 of power 0, or we can say is 13 into 16 of power 0. And another number 2 has the weight 2 into 16. So their solved multiplication is 13 and 32. Adding up that we get 45. Conversion of hexadecimal fractions to decimal fractions. We do the conversion of hexadecimal fractions to decimal fraction in the similar manner as we have done the conversion of binary fractions to decimal fraction. Here weight of the bit is 16 of power minus 1, 16 of power minus 2. Convert 2D.C into decimal. So here weight of C is 16 of power minus 1, weight of D is 16 of power 0, weight of 2 is 16 of power 1. Weighted value is 12 into 16 of power minus 1, 13 into 16 of power 0 and 2 into 16. Solved multiplication gives us 0.75, 13 and 32. Adding up that we get 45.75. Conversion of hexadecimal to binary. We use the following steps. Convert each hexadecimal to its 4-bit binary equivalent. Combine all the binary numbers. So convert 2D into binary. Hexadecimal numbers are 2 and D. D is equivalent to 1101 while 2 is equivalent to 0010. Thus the number is written as 00101 which is equivalent to 101101. Conversion of hexadecimal fractions to binary fractions. We use the same steps of hexadecimal to binary conversion. Convert 2D.C into binary. So the numbers, hexadecimal numbers are 2, D and C, and C is binary equivalent of 1100, D is equivalent to 1101, 2 is equivalent to 0010. So the number is equivalent to 0010101.1100, which is equivalent to 101.101.11. Conversion of hexadecimal to octal. We convert each hexadecimal digit in binary, combine all the binary numbers, again group them into 3-bit form, convert the 3-bit block in octal. So convert 2D into octal. Here the hexadecimal numbers are 2D. Binary equivalent of D is 1101 and binary equivalent of 2 is 0010. So combining the number we get 00101 which is equivalent to 101101. Grouping them in 3-bit we get 101 and the octal number is 55. Thus the number is 55 in octal. Conversion of hexadecimal fractions to octal fractions. We follow the same steps of hexadecimal to octal conversion. So convert 2D.C into octal. Here the hexadecimal number is 2D and C, and this binary equivalent of C is 1100, binary equivalent of D is 1101, binary equivalent of 2 is 0010. Combining the number we get 0010101.1100 which is equivalent to 101.101.11. Grouping the binary number in 3-bit we get 110.101.101. So the octal number is 6, 5 and 5, hence the number is 55.6. Thank you.